video looks at how we can do better by doing less. Often, when we think about wanting to make improvements in our lives, we focus on what we need to do in order to make this happen. What activities do we need to add into our lives to help us achieve our resolution? For example, we might decide that we need to do more exercise. Maybe we need to make more money, or we need to study more. Whatever it is that we want to improve, we usually think about the extra things that we will have to do in order to succeed. This is why many of us struggle to achieve our new goals, as we often quickly feel overwhelmed and just give up. After all, there are only so many hours in the day, and most of us have those hours pretty well filled. There simply isn't time to add more tasks to our day. Besides, many of these goals simply override others. For example, for most of us, it's only possible to make more money if we work more hours. This means that our goal to go to the gym more often is even less likely to occur, as we can't get to the gym if we're working more hours. So we simply give up, seeing it all as being just too hard. But what if we turn this around? What if, instead of focusing on what we need to add to our days, we looked at what we could do less of that would help us to achieve more? Think about it. If we decide we need to lose weight, we could think about all the things that we need to do. We need to eat healthy, drink more water, sleep more, and do more exercise. All of these are perfectly valid activities that will help us to lose weight. But it all seems a bit too complicated and onerous to add all of this to an already busy schedule. Besides, human nature can be a little bit weird. Often, when we're told, or even if we tell ourselves, that we need to do something, it becomes the thing that we least want to do, even if it's something that we usually love. It's that sense of expectation and lack of choice that stops us. So, let's look at what we can stop doing instead. Rather than focusing on what we need to eat in order to be healthy, think about what maybe we can stop eating. If you ate one less serve of junk food a week, how would that help? Rather than focusing on drinking more water, focus on drinking less soft drink. Rather than focusing on getting more sleep, think about turning off your electronic devices earlier. This will automatically improve your sleep without you feeling that you've really had to do anything at all. If we want to save money, we often focus on how we can get our hands on more money. For many of us, that's a difficult thing to do. We usually need to trade time for money. And as we said before, most of us don't have a lot of spare time. Besides, maybe it's not possible to get more shifts at work. But what if we make the small commitment to buy one fewer takeaway coffees each week? That way, we can make more money simply by spending less. Maybe we could cancel our expensive gym membership and take up running instead. So, how can we apply this to our study? Well, rather than focusing on doing more study each week, which is an almost impossible resolution that will just make us feel resentful and frustrated, think about what you can stop doing. For example, you might decide not to go on social media until after dinner each day. This will free up your afternoons and give you time to study that you wouldn't have if you just tried to add it on top of your regular day. If you also decide to watch less TV and to stop hanging out with your mates aimlessly wandering the shops and achieving little, you suddenly have a whole heap of spare time that you can use meaningfully. Maybe it's as simple as deciding that you're going to stop procrastinating or making excuses about why you can't study and just get stuck in and do it. Stop wasting time looking for the easy way out and just study. Not only will you get more work done, but you'll also improve your outlook and positivity. Adopting this approach means that you remove the negative factors or the actions that aren't helping you achieve your goals from your life, rather than focusing on what you need to add in. Even though these additions are definitely beneficial and desirable, you will resent having to add them to an already busy schedule. So, by removing activities from our days rather than adding more, we're able to achieve more with less effort. You can make huge improvements to your routine and your outcome without really even realizing that you're doing more work. Think about it. What do you do during your week that you could quite easily give up? It doesn't have to be something big. We're not suggesting that you quit your job or stop playing sport, but what little actions can you stop that could make time for other more beneficial activities? Once you stop using up precious time, money, and even thought processes on less important tasks, you'll be amazed at how much easier it is to implement positive actions in your routines. So, think about it. What small activities can you stop doing that would make a positive impact in your life? Try this. Decide on a goal and write it down so that you commit to it. For 1 week, make a note of all the things you do each day. At the end of the week, look at where you used up your time in ways that didn't help you move towards your goal. Then, think of at least 3 activities that you could spend less time on next week so that you can devote more time to achieving your goal. If you do this over a few weeks, you will have created far more time to spend pursuing your goals and enjoying greater success. And remember, as always, the goal is to study smart, not hard. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it and to look for us on your social channels. For more great study tips, subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website.